What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on the Borderlands pre-sequel. And yesterday, the Handsome Jack playable character class DLC was released, and since then, a lot of people have been coming to my videos in the comment section down below, and you're asking questions about Handsome Jack's character. What's he like? What's it like to play as him? How does it actually work inside the story with Handsome Jack talking to himself? Blah, blah, yada, 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 yakety smack! I figured, you know what? Fuck it! Let's go ahead and give you a video introduction to Handsome Jack's body double, also known as the Doppelganger playable character class in the Borderlands pre-sequel. And first off, I know what everybody's thinking. How exactly does the story work with Jack talking to what's essentially a copy of himself? And honestly, I was kind of hoping that it was going to be Handsome Jack talking to himself, and that the character class was gonna be, you know, basically Handsome Jack, but they're using the body double as an excuse for us to be able to play as Handsome Jack and talk to himself. But Gearbox and 2K have actually gone the other way with it. They've gone through great lengths throughout the story to remind you that you actually aren't playing as Jack. That's kind of sad because, you know, he's missing the whole confidence and the swagger and the dialogue. Good lord, I was hoping for some Jack dialogue in his DLC, and he's actually the complete opposite of Handsome Jack. He's not very confident. He's just a really nice guy, actually, and it kind of makes me sick to my stomach. So, most people on Elpis are actually aware that you're not Handsome Jack too, so they will make mention of you as the body double and just kind of maybe crack jokes about the fact that you're not Jack. So, who exactly is he? Well, he's a former college student in his mid-20s named Timothy Lawrence, and he originally showed up to apply for the position of Handsome Jack's body double. Why? Why would anybody want to become Handsome Jack's body double? Because he has too many student loans and no gainful employment. I'm not even fucking lying. Apparently, the only thing more evil than becoming Handsome Jack is having unpaid student loans. Them things, I've heard a lot of really bad things about student loans and how bad they'll fuck you over too. So, he's pretty fucking desperate. So, he goes ahead and he shows up for an interview for the position as the body double, and as soon as he walks through the door, he's immediately knocked unconscious, wakes up, and finds out that he was forcefully undergone surgery, and he is now Handsome Jack's body double. You can actually hear this entire story in echo logs in Jack's office. You don't need the DLC to do that, but most people are already here on the video, and you're probably too lazy to go back into the game, boot it all up, and go just to listen to a couple echo logs. So, for your benefit, I will put the commentary of the dialogue at the end of the video without my voice over top of it. That way you can just listen to it and sit back and enjoy. But he actually is a real person. So those of you guys that were asking, you know, is he a robot? Why does he need an oxygen kit? Isn't he just a Digistructed copy of Jack? No, he's just a normal kid who needed a job, answered an ad in the paper, and he got forcefully made into Handsome Jack. But, I mean, let's face it. Handsome Jack is pretty good looking. He has a pretty decent job. Like, I guess, quote unquote, he's considered a low-level programmer for Hyperion. But, you know, the CEO of Hyperion before him knows who he is. So, obviously, he's got to be some type of importance in Hyperion. So, as a college kid, it's like, you know what? This ain't so bad. I don't have any bills anymore. I look pretty awesome. And, I was given this little class mod that's in the shape of a cloaking device that allows me to digistruct copies of myself. Well, actually, it's not even copies of him. He is digistructing copies of Handsome Jack. So, you have Handsome Jack, who made copies of himself into a device that he's given to what's essentially a copy of himself. Yo, dog. I heard you like copies. So we made a copy of you and gave him copies of you, so he could copy your copy while you copy. Copy. No, but seriously, he's just a regular kid that was outfitted with a voice modulator. In fact, it's actually the voice modulator that you need to pick up in Borderlands 2 from Opportunity when you need to reach Angel and speak it in Jack's voice, the password to reach Control Core Angel, which it brings up a good question. Was Timothy Lawrence the handsome Jack that we killed in Opportunity? Because the interesting thing is, at the end of this video, you'll hear through the echo logs, there are no mention of any other candidates at the interview for the body double surgery. But the doctor that performed the operation not only seems to have done this before, but he makes mention towards problems that he has had in the past with this type of operation. So it leaves the possibility that there is more than one body double for Handsome Jack out there, and that Handsome Jack is still alive at the end of Borderlands 2. Maybe in Borderlands 2 we just killed 2 body doubles and Handsome Jack, and maybe even Timothy could still be alive. But I want to say that might be a little bit too easy for Gearbox to just kind of write off and bring back Handsome Jack, because I don't think they knew exactly how popular Handsome Jack was going to be when they wrote that character. But now that Handsome Jack is one of the most popular characters in the series, the body double thing does kind of give them a little bit of an out. But I mean, if you know Handsome Jack and how evil and how, I guess, pompous and arrogant he is, Handsome Jack would never, ever trust anyone but himself to awaken the warrior. And honestly, with how nice Timothy is during the pre-sequel, short of being raped by a bus, I don't think he could pull off the evilness that Jack showed at the end of Borderlands 2 when he awoken the warrior and sicked it on everybody to kill. So even though there is some possibilities that Handsome Jack and his body double could come back in Borderlands 3, it's looking like that whole storyline should be wrapped up with a bow, because we've already seen Jack and his true self in the Vault of the Warrior. So that's who Handsome Jack's body double is. I don't want to give away a little bit too much about his dialogue and his situation through the story. So those of you guys that do have the DLC, you can go ahead and just play through and find out a little bit more about him. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a preview for those people that still are on the fence about exactly whether or not they should buy this DLC, or if they're interested in maybe playing as him, blah blah blah. But this is just a preview of who Handsome Jack and his body double is, answers some of the more popular questions that you guys had. So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it, because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. Don't forget, at the end of this video, there is going to be some echo logs that you can listen to about Handsome Jack and his body double, how he became his body double. So, like I said, thanks for watching, and I'm going to see you guys later.
Mr. Lawrence? Oh yeah, that's me, Timothy. Please go through the door to your right. Your interviewer will be waiting for you. Do I, need to sign some papers, or? Through the door, please. No, wait, how do I know this isn't some scam to get my kidneys? You applied for this position because you needed money. Beggars can't be choosers. But, okay. All right, I'm ready. Very good, Timothy. How are you feeling? What happened? What is the last thing you remember? There was a door, and you were there, and you asked me some questions, and then I woke up here. Seems the anesthesia we're using is still causing substantial memory loss. Nurse, collect all my notes on experimental post-traumatic stress therapy. I've got some ideas. Da, doctor. I hooked this one up to drip. No, not until he feels it. We need to make sure the nerves weren't damaged during the surgery. Surgery? What surgery? Shh. Relax. I'll fill you in on everything. My name will be Jack. I work as an engineer for Hyperion. Doctor, I still sound like myself. That will be fixed with the voice modulator implants. Now that you've signed these forms, for the next 20 years you'll be Jack. Jeez. When do I get paid? Soon. Report to Medical Chamber 7. Experiment commentary day 4. Visual transformation complete and all records deleted. Timothy Lawrence, at least on paper, no longer exists. And neither do his secrets. Jack will be very, very pleased.
Hey there, sexy.
What? Are you talking to me?
Of course. Who else would I be talking to? You see any other gorgeous strangers in this place?
No. Guess not.
What's your name? Or should I keep calling you sexy?
Oh, the name's Timmy, Jack. But you can call me whatever you like.
How about the man who bought me a drink?